Alright, gonna play some Blitz games during lunch here. I may not be commentating as much as I normally do, because I'm gonna try to actually win some games this time, if all goes well. So, let me just edit the stream name. Alright. Let's do this. We got a 2042. I don't like playing any closed Frenches, so I do the exchange variation. Play kind of simply. I'm gonna put the bishop on the long diagonal. Go for c4, knight bd2. If I'll allow it, I'll play knight c3, I guess. Put more pressure on the d5 square. My queen's gonna come to d2, and then my rooks are connected. Probably rook fe1 in here. I'm saving the other rook to come to the c file if I need to. Black trying to relieve some pressure from the d5 square, but I'm going to get a bunch of space here. And then I think I'll reroute the bishop to f4. Probably play on the queen side. Ideas are like a4 and b5 at some point. Let's see. Maybe bring my knight to f5. I can also play knight e5. Sorry for that. Alright, let's get some better position for these pieces. Now my knight can use this d4 square. First I need to protect e5. Now my knight's coming to d4. King h2, I guess. Preparing, be like bishop f1 and g3. I can also just play knight f3 to boot the queen out of there. Let's try this one. And now my bishop should be able to go back to d3. Black's trying to bring the knight to e6 probably. Should probably move my rooks so they're on the E and F files, and then have a break with F5 at some point. Can I just play F5 right away? That's another question. F5, knight takes, then I might play F6. I gotta be careful because that knight can just deliver a check here. Okay, I think I need my rook on F1 at least before I can do any of that. This is just inviting F5, right? I don't understand this at all. That seems terrible. Let's see. Queen takes h6, I guess. Queen's gonna go back to f8. Can also just take on g6. Alright, let's take on h6 first. Just gotta play queen f8, I think. And I have anything slower, I have plans of bringing the rook around. There goes queen f8. Let's see. Can I just play like queen h4 or something? Or maybe queen g5 is better. My pawn on e5 is hanging, so... Oh, that's a mouse slip. Yeah, okay. Great. I had to stop annotating the board, just mouse slipping. That's frustrating. Yeah, I mean, at this point I'm lost, I guess. Yeah, it's super frustrating. Okay. Now it looks like I lost connection. It's going very well. I can't even resign now. Oh, that's a terrible mouse slip. Alright, I'm not annotating the board again. Give up. See if I can reload this site. Okay, there's the... I want to analyze this game. I don't know if this analysis board is going to work on the stream, but let's see if it works. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hanging off a little bit. I'll try to fix that. Yeah, okay, there's the... I want to analyze this game. I don't know if this analysis board is going to work on the stream, but let's see if it works. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hanging off a little bit. I'll try to fix that. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hanging off a little bit. I'll try to fix that. No, it just looks black. No, I've moved it. Alright, we're gonna get this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, that's something, at least. So let's see how we did here. Everything's pretty laggy. I don't know if you can see on this screen, I guess not. It says I played 91.5% accuracy with one blunder. Yeah. Hanging queen for nothing is a bit of a blunder, isn't it? Okay, so you can see the game is pretty even at this point. You see that bar on the left, it shows who's winning, at least by this computer analysis. So here I'm up like half a pawn. Now I'm up more than a pawn, taking huge advantage of the space on both sides of the board. Rerouting the knight. Here I'm up 2 pawns. Okay, knight f3 was apparently better than bishop f1, but still I'm in the lead. You can see all the green stars are best moves. So here, after queen e6, I'm up 4 pawns. So there's a huge advantage. It's basically winning. Now f5 is basically killing. Queen e7 is a mistake. Apparently I should have just taken on g6 instead of taking h6, but I'm still up 6 pawns, so... And obviously that loses the game. That mouse slip. Queen h4 was better there. Okay, I'm not going to annotate the board anymore. Sorry, I don't care about that. Let's just win some games. I'm going to go after this dark square bishop. So I'm uncontested on the dark squares. Here trying to undermine the pawn chain. That's also on the dark squares, so pretty much my whole strategy is going to be about making dark square weaknesses. Gotta be careful about locking my queen in there. Maybe just knight f6 and bishop d7. Trying to delay which side I castle on because I don't know where the attack is going to come from yet. Trying to keep my options open. Right now my king is safe in the center. Okay, now that my opponent has castled kingside, I can do as well because now the rook is no longer on the h file. That does not seem like a great move. Again, weakening dark squares. Knight's going to be pretty comfortable on g4, I think. At least for a while. b5 is the logical break for me, but I don't think I have enough to do it yet. Maybe let's just focus on that though. Alright, offering the exchange of queens, which I think is actually fine for me. Then I can play b5. And my bishop will always have control of the a1 square, so it will be hard for white to try to contest the a file. White's preparing to play f3 here by protecting e3, but I think maybe what to do about this. Maybe I'd leave it. Let's go knight e5. Now if he plays f4, I can come back to g4 in any case. Now maybe double on the a file. Can actually contest here now that I've blocked the diagonal, but there could be some pretty nasty tactics, discovery tactics, by moving the knight. Okay, maybe back to g4. I don't really want to exchange pieces because in this position white is the one that's like trying to figure out where to maneuver, how to put everything. I've got plenty of space, so exchanging pieces would only help my opponent. I'm just pre-moving the recapture here on a2. It looks like you're not seeing the... I'm not sure how long you haven't been seeing the board for, but let's go back to the board. Okay, hopefully you can see the board now. Hopefully I haven't made this b5 pawn a monster that I won't be able to stop. That'll be pretty disappointing. I'm going to kick the knight out of here so it stops defending f2. I guess we'll go to d2. I decided to just race this pawn. I guess I need to come back to defend. Okay, one could be pretty problematic for me now. I should have exchanged that pawn on b5. Now it's kind of becoming a problem. I think I can actually take that. Yeah, this is pretty bad. d6 check is going to be a problem. And it's probably one of these pawns is going to... Yeah, one of these pawns is going to queen, which is really terrific, huh? There's just no way for me to get back. Okay, that game is over. Another game where I'm sure I had advantage, but lost it somewhere. So you can see the analysis board. Okay, let's see. So already after taking the bishop, I have a very slight edge. Probably because most of these computer programs that analyze these positions, they use mostly point values for pieces, and the bishop is considered to be worth slightly more than a knight. It's very positionally dependent though, so it's kind of misleading. But here I have basically no problems. Development is easy. The move b3 was bad for white, so again weakens the dark squares. Trading queens is good for me, so here I'm up a pawn and a half equivalent. b5 was the right move. Knight e5 was good. Rook a2 was good. Now here's my mistake, because this leaves b5 hanging after the exchange of rooks. So I need to just move the rook back. And that's where everything kind of went wrong. Okay. Let's go back to the regular games. Again, this thing changed, huh? I don't know why sometimes the window capture changes to something else, but anyway. Hopefully you're seeing the real game now. Alright, let's take this and then just make the light squared bishop for black look kind of silly. Put my pawns on dark squares. I'll play f5. I don't probably want to exchange and then give him the d5 square, so I'm just gonna play bishop d3. I'll put more pawns on light squares, which is good for me. Maybe just queen e2 for now. Okay, let's take this knight with the bishop in a closed position. Hopefully the knights are better. Of course he's trying to get the bishop out. Makes sense. I guess take the knight. Castle queenside. I can bring my rooks over. I don't think b5 actually helps that much. You just need to focus on keeping this bishop from getting active. That's the main idea here. I'll probably bring my knight to f4. Not sure where my queen's going yet, but needs to get out of the way for now. Basically, no matter what he does on the queen side, I'm just going to lock the position by moving whichever pawn he doesn't. Like that. Now I need to just march the G and H pawns, open something up. Yeah, this is a creative attempt, but I'll just take back with the knight on d4, and I think I'll be fine. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I need to take back with a pawn to support c5. I'm worried about CD or ED4, knight d4, queen e7. So I think I need to take back with the pawn actually. Now he can play e3. I probably gave way too much counterplay here. Defending the pawn. I need to get my knight to e5 somehow. Would be nice. But maybe I should settle for e3. Let's see. Whenever he plays e3, I think I have to play. I can't even now. I was going to play f3 or f4, but and that just hangs a rook, so that's gonna be game there. Okay. Let's play a faster game, just for fun. 1 minute games. Play a few of them and then be done. I managed to win a piece here. That'd be nice. Nope. Won something though. This position is horrible. That I won. F4, huh? Oh, of course I need to play faster. What else is new? At this point, I just have to make moves. Oh, we won. Nice. Wow, hung the bishop into a double check. Okay. Thanks for watching.